What's good, y'all? It's December 30th, 2025. The title of this is going to be New Year, More Me. And I'm going to explain what I mean by more me instead of a new me. For starters, kind of going into a new year, everybody goes with the concept of, you know, just like renewing yourself as a person, have embracing like a new identity in a sense. And it makes sense. Like, you want to be different from the past you. You want to be different from the sluggish you. But for me, I don't want to take that concept anymore. I don't want to try to be something that I'm not. You know what I mean? Not in a sense of like, I don't believe that I can get to high places, or I don't believe that I could do A, B, and C. But I want to get to these places being me. I want to I want to get the most potential out of myself. You know what I mean? And it's just a process of digging. It's not a process of me trying to go on an exploration to find out who that is. Me looking within myself, which is something I've been doing lately. I've been realizing that I'm capable of a lot more than I thought in the past. In the past, I've let people's one time no's or the rejections that I get to my ideas, opinions, or like when I try to introduce people to my plans, like they'll be like, yeah, like that could work. And like I look for people to like help me out and figure these things out. And it's never worked. It's never worked. Every single year, I find myself in a spot that I'm not happy with. Not to say that I'm not content with my life. Like I enjoy everything that I have. But there's just some things that I need to prove to myself by being myself. So for me, like something I've always struggled with is consistency in the things that I want to do. And sometimes it's because I'll go off doing something that I don't want to do. Like, for example, like entrepreneurship, for example. Everybody's telling me, oh yeah, just hop into e-commerce, hop into day trading, hop into this, hop into that. And I'm just like, nah, that's not me. Like me, I wanna do something like with tech. I wanna do da 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 da. Like I'm not gonna get into detail because I feel like I gotta keep these things to myself and really prove it to myself. But but if you're on this channel, you kind of get the gist of what I've been trying to do. But it's just like going ahead and embracing a new year, but still me. It's like it's a thing that I've been grasping lately. I just started watching the AI documentary today. Not AI, like as in like AI, but I'm talking about like Allen Iverson. And something that he's been like preaching, or like something that's been evident in his own life, and what brought him a lot of success and fame was just the authenticity in him being himself, and how him being himself through all the trials and tribulations that he went through, and being himself in his pursuits ultimately brought him to where he was and allowed him to become the person that he was. You know what I mean? And that's something that I feel like I gotta embrace, and a lot of people out here gotta embrace. You gotta learn to be yourself, because when you let the real change begin, and not just the change on the outside, on that facade or mask that you put on every day, but when you let that change come from within and to really allow for your true potential to show, because God, he puts it in you. It's there. It's just a lot of people don't take care of that. You don't take care of your spirit. You don't take care of your heart, and you just let it get trashed by the world, influenced by the world, influenced by other people, and like the evils that are out there to like destroy you. But when you remove all the noise, allow for yourself to experience a different type of change, that's where you'll start to see the things that you want come to you. Like now, as I've been embracing this truth and embracing the fact that, like, God is good and everything, I'm not as anxious when it comes to certain things anymore. Now I'm confident in everything that I do, and I'm confident in everything that come my way. Everything I ever dreamed of, I feel like it's gonna come. And there may be some exaggerations in it, but at the same time, like, I'm willing to go through like the failures and disappointments to get to where I want to go, doing what I got to do to get there, because I know like it'll be a joyful journey either way. Like I'm going to enjoy it, every step of it. I don't want to be miserable working an office job. Like, this is no offense to people that want to work a job. If you got a dream job that you're going for, go for it. But for me, I can't envision me taking a path that somebody else lined for me. You know what I mean? Like, if I really wanted to be, let's say, the top CEO at a company, you know what I mean? And I wanted to work for that job. I wanted to do all the work. I wanted to get the sales numbers and all of that. Then I would want that. I wouldn't go ahead and listen to somebody that tells me to go and jump on freaking drop shipping. Like, that doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? It's whatever your heart's purest desire is. My purest desires have been like, I'm thankful that God showed me what I wanted to do from a young age. I even have it written on papers from like 3rd, 4th grade, 5th grade. Like, I've been saying this stuff for a minute. Like, God, he blessed me with like a glimpse of it, and I just took it and ran with it. I never ran with it really, because like I'm like just starting to get into it now, but like I've held it in my heart. And, you know, I didn't let that part of me go. Even though I didn't let it live, I was letting it die, but I still held it. And I'm allowing for God to now go ahead and restore it within me and allow me to really truly be myself in all the endeavors that I do, even when it comes to certain spaces where I feel I may want to code switch or things like that. Nah, I feel like now my biggest power is in my authenticity and humanity, and allowing that to take me to where I need to go. And, you know, I'm not saying that's on my own, but paired with God, there's nothing stopping me in this world. There may be hesitations, there may be roadblocks, but there's nothing that's going to stop me. I trust and believe that. I know myself so much to the point where if there's something out there that I want to do, I'm going to do it. Free will exists for everybody. But you got to find what really drives you. But that's all I have for today. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that you guys carry this message with you into the new year if you watch this. But this is mainly for me. At the end of the year, I don't want to see me running in circles like I have the previous years, where I'll come up with like a resolution. I'll explain it to people. You know, I'll wait for people to like help me out with it. And then they don't. Then it's a repeated cycle of me like doing it. It's like it's the same system that I'm getting myself stuck into. So now I want to change it up now. You know, maybe maybe I can express a few of my goals to some people, but it's not like everybody else has to know. And as I start going forward in most of these goals, like, I've really put myself in a position where I'm pursuing what I want to do. And when I do that, I don't need other people to guide me through it. You know, I'm willing now to feel embarrassed, feel lost, take a couple like failures in the process of this, because like I've lost so much from standing in the same position, and I'm seeing like things slip from me. Like, time is of the greatest essence right now. I want to be able to be in a position where I can retire my mom and majority of my aunts and my family, because they're struggling with life right now. You know what I mean? And I want to be that person for them and for myself. And it takes a lot of hard work and dedication to get there. So this year, I want to not embrace everybody else's path, but embrace mine and do it to the fullest extent. Because I get my greatest work done when I know it's with purpose, when I know the intent behind it. You know, I don't want to go working somewhere chasing a wind in a direction that I want to even go anymore. I'm walking in my journey, my path, and I pray that God guide me and correct me, and every time I turn wrong, I hope He directs me to the right. But that's kind of all I had for right now. I hope to see you, Tone, at the end of this year. Well, I hope to see you at the end of 2026 in a way better position than when you started. And I'm grateful that you started the habits before the new year, because you're going ahead and you're building who you are now. But building yourself now, I hope that you continue this process and take it with you for not even just the year, but for life. And you'll see how God will bless you in these places. But I appreciate you, man, for all the work that you've done. And yeah, hope to come back and see the fruits of it. I appreciate you, God, for all of this. And thank y'all for tuning in.